something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than...
Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And it's De Bruyne. And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Great chance here to level it up. Oh, he's having a go! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Costa Curta has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Tonali, and he's there to make the challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And no, just off target. Costa Curta. That is ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta is offering some sort of... Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan find a position of real strength now. And pull it! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He for it. Hernandez gets it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a good position here. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's DiMarco. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Bullet. Neatly clipped into space. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's been caught napping. Back in once. Oh, good climb. He's got a goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? That's really well manoeuvred. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. And he's straight offside. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the shot! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan, bullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Somewhat off target. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 32.
Buffon must save this.
Numero 20. Numero 5. Fabio Cannavaro. Numero 17. Lasciano il campo per...
Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Il numero 9.
He's had it taken off him.
Il numero 22. Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Cannavaro. Oh, give it away. Oh, that takes a shot! And it's in! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Inter Milan may be down, but not out just yet. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's managed to get rid. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with... Well, forget form, forget stats. This is a derby game, and conventional wisdom goes out of the window. Milan's two football behemoths limber up to do battle once more, and the prospect is tantalising. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby. It has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game no matter...
Ronaldinho! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And he's being shifted off it. Space for him to turn and look. And that's a throw. Pass has gone astray. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bale. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Zanetti.
That was lovely, that.
That's very neat. So what can they make of this? Milan already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And he was alert to it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Pinches it off him. Eto'o wins the duel this time. Makaleli. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram. Hullet might just make this. Always onto this. Hullet. That's tidy. Cruyff has it in a wide position. It is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's found space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that's well seen too. Approaching the half-hour mark. Moved on forwards. And this is Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Van der Sar with the clearance.
Inter really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Vieira.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pele. That is lovely. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Eto'o. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pele gets on his bike and on the move.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yaya Toure. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nesta clears it away, but he's only too happy to take that back. That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Pele. Chance, surely! Well, now it's fallen kindly here. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Inter certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now he's off and running. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Little pass back, and he's cut it out. Cruyff, and that interception was most necessary. Pullet knocks it out wide. Great vision. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cruyff quietly revving up. Looking for a run-up. That's been slipped through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, couldn't quite catch up to that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
So we've reached the hour mark. Played out wide. Zanetti. Oh, such a clever touch. Forced to go back. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, that was vital. Shevchenko! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. Cruyff. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Hullet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hullet. And it's Zanetti. Hullet. And it's Makalele. Now Yaya Toure. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. It's not an especially good pass, that. Davids. Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira cuts it out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cruyff. Messi. Shoots! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 26.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 10. Messi. Numero 2.
Ibrahimovic is herring after that one.
Il numero 24. Il numero 20.
Mateus.
Il numero 19. Il numero 14.
Oh, well spotted, had to be at his very sharpest there. It's their second corner of the game. Bale can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Now it's Pelé. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Quality ball. Threads one in. And this is Roberto Baggio. And that's it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who...
Shoots! Doué finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
As fleet-footed as they come, Peter, but it's his quickness of thought that really gives him the edge. 1 second you think there's nothing on, and then he's just wriggled away from his marker and opened up the whole defence. He can pick the pass too, so he's very hard to contain.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vieira. Cruyff! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's nice. He's found a way. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Lille! And it's Lille who take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Pirlo. Alvarez. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Bullet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Quarter of an hour played. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Shevchenko. This is a promising build-up. Messi.
Lille definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now, he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. Leicester does really well to win the ball there. Nicely aimed pass. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Floated through. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Cruyff. That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Well timed, excellent interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. That is good alertness. Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Vieira. That has ended up in no man's land. Some resolute defending there. Pirlo. Searching pass he's played there. And he cuts out the supply. Doué. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Doué. Pirlo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Desai. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Lille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it out wide. Bale. Aimed beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Ronaldinho. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Pirlo. He's shifting through, tries a shot! Cruyff. Now it's Gullit. Leicester gets across to intercept that. And it's Yaya Toure.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Milan trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Knocks it into space. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to...
Shapes to shoot! It's in! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gullit. And this is Shevchenko. That is lovely. Gullit.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Quality ball. And it's Eto'o. And here's Ronaldinho. Makaleli. Threads one in. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Ronaldinho looking to receive it in space. Pirlo. Ferdinand makes the interception. Shevchenko. Zanetti. Well read, nice interception. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Gullit. Pirlo. Nice looking ball. Messi. And here's Gullit. Oh, and Cruyff! Goal! Nil! And again they hit the front. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Shevchenko! Thuram with the clearance.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more at... Shot, surely! Ronaldinho! Wow! He's got himself an absolute peach. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
Cruyff makes a move down the right. Vieira looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a pretty loose pass. Eto'o going after that. And it's Ronaldinho, played out wide. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pedri. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Zanetti drives forward on the overlap. Zanetti delivers.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Eto'o. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And this is Ronaldinho. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho's delivery. And that should get the job done. Eto'o. Nicely spread. Neymar gets into a good position. Oh, that's fabulous. Nesta with a fine tackle. And he's heaved it away. Makalele wins the duel this time. That's an imaginative pass. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Ronaldinho taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans...